we got to give a reaction to, we got to give a reaction to the Hurricanes moving on to the Eastern Conference Final after beating the Washington Capitals in 5. As tough as this series was, as a Caps fan, as much as it sucks, because I'm gonna admit it, I'm just gonna throw it out right now. My Stanley Cup pick officially busted. It's done. Okay, it's broken. It's shattered. I was throwing out the ideas of rematches. We're gonna have rematches in this playoff series because we could have a potential Western Conference rematch between the Golden Knights and the Jets, like how it was in 2018. We could have a rematch of the Vegas Golden Knights versus the Panthers in the Stanley Cup, like 2023. I was leaning more towards getting caught up in the nostalgia bug of holy hell, the Capitals are doing fantastic. They're playing phenomenal hockey. They're the number one team in the East. And so I was leaning towards, he gets the all-time goal record, snatches that from the great one. Let me hit on Ovi getting 2 cups because it made sense. It made sense and it feels good, especially considering the season that they had. The Capitals dominated a lot this season. There's a reason why they were the number one team. We're watching the Jets and Stars at 0 apiece, there's a reason why the Jets were the number one team this year. And so it seemed right. It felt right okay, Capitals, they might be running into the Panthers or the Lightning or the Leafs in the Eastern Conference Final. But it's not what happened. They lost. And I don't think there's anything to be ashamed of as a Caps fan, especially considering where they've been the past 2-3 seasons on how we have seen, considering I'm a Penguins fan, watching the Penguins and the Capitals both fight for an 8th seed, fight for a 7th seed these past 2-3 seasons, especially since the playoffs when the Avalanche won it back in 22. And to just kind of see how Washington has just done a little slow rebuild, and it really boomed this year, and it was really successful, all things considered. And but I'm kind of at a point where it's if you take away Ovi from this roster, who are the Capitals? Where's their identity? And that's not calling them out at all. I think some other big things too that would have definitely helped in this series is, and I know it's old, and I'm throwing a huge throwback here. Could it have been different if Holtby was still playing in the league? Because he was the goaltender when you guys went. Or I was brought to TJ Oshie. I was thinking a lot about TJ Oshie because I believe he medically retired or he just stepped away from the team because he has back issues and stuff. There's parts of me that wonder, you still have Wilson, the hard hitter. You still have Ovi. If you had that, also that other veteran presence of Oshie, if he was healthy, could these Capitals have gotten past the Canes? Because, you look at the Canes roster and go, okay, they got Stahl, they got Jarvis, they got Aho, they got Anderson. It just kind of makes sense now to go, okay, the Canes had it. Even though records-wise, Caps were better. I don't think there's anything for Caps fans to be disappointed in this year, considering what the expectations were. I didn't have the Caps going to the postseason initially, because it's what can they really do? Ovi's probably on his way out. He'll hit the record and then retire. But with how they overperformed this season and rebuilt, I really think that Washington's in good hands. They got a good coach. We'll just see where they go from here. But considering that there were 0 expectations this year, Ovi gets the record after coming back from breaking his leg, mind you, and just with how far they got and how dominant they were, they potentially just lost to the Stanley Cup champs. So I don't think there's anything to kind of hang your head on, considering Thompson is going to get better, and just the guys who they have around, they're going to get better. And then the just icing on the tip of that cake is you still got Ovi. I think he's going to sign another extension and he'll just play till the wheels fall off, because that's kind of what legends do. They just keep playing past their years, which, hey, the more the merrier. He's got to hit 900. So, anyways, that's my thoughts on that. I think, I got caught in the nostalgia bug, but what do you guys think? Is a huge overreaction? The Canes move on 3-1 after their win, or Was there a little bit more? What do you guys think? Do the Caps have a shot to reach another cup before Ovi retires? Be sure to let me know in the comment section. Hit that like button, and I'll catch you in the next video.